There are so many instances of rappers going in and out of jail and being arrested for various things. We as the public have basically gotten used to this fact, and nothing surprises us anymore about some of these wild rappers. That's why, in today's video, we decided to take a closer look at rappers who have been thrown in the slammer, compared to those rappers who have a squeaky clean rap sheet. Stay tuned to find out all the inside, juicy details. Interact with us. Subscribe and hit the notification button to be notified when we upload more content. Don't forget to leave a like and comment below. Also, feel free to suggest any type of videos you would like to see on this channel. Thanks. Rappers who have been locked up. Gucci Mane. Radric Delantic, otherwise known as popular and successful rapper Gucci Mane. On May 10, 2005, Gucci Mane was assaulted by a gang of males at a house in Decatur, Georgia. Gucci and his comrades opened fire on the gang, killing one of the men in the process. The assailant, Pookie Locke, was later discovered dead behind a nearby middle school. Gucci Mane turned himself into police investigators on May 19, 2005, and was charged with murder. The rapper claimed that he and his colleagues were defending themselves. The murder case was dismissed by the DeKalb County District Attorney's Office in January 2006 due to a lack of evidence. Gucci had pleaded no contest to a charge of aggravated assault for assaulting a nightclub promoter the previous June in an unrelated incident the previous October. He was serving a 6-month county jail sentence for this at the time the murder case was dismissed. He was released from prison in late January 2006. Although he spent a short time locked up and allegedly killed a man, not many people are aware of his criminal past or tend to ignore it, as he's now a very popular icon in the rap community. Polo G's recent arrest. Next up on our list is Polo G, a popular yet controversial rapper. Following a traffic stop early this year in June in Miami, rapper Polo G was charged with battery on a police officer. Polo G, whose real name is Taurus Bartlett, was also charged with threatening a public servant, using violence to oppose an officer, resisting an officer without violence, and criminal mischief. Yes, he was charged with all of that. Not a good look for the rapper. The arrest occurred when an officer initiated a traffic check at the intersection of South Biscayne Boulevard. Bartlett, aka Polo G, 22, and others were pulled over, and the rapper got into a battle on the ground with authorities. According to those at the scene, an officer attempted to handcuff Polo and was hit multiple times. Bartlett was extremely combative while resisting arrest in downtown Miami. One of the policemen claimed that he had asked him and all other passengers in the vehicle he was traveling in to exit so that he could pat them down for firearms. He claimed that he had thought they had weapons because a passenger claimed the vehicle was bulletproof. The arrest was filmed on many body-worn cameras. In response to the rapper's detention, police spokesman Michael Vegas said the department was looking into various threats made against police and facilities. Polo G continued to resist his arrest while shouting horrible words at the police. He even went on to elbow one of them and threatened them by saying, "I will kill you. I swear I'll use these fists to beat the out of you and knock you out." We had to remove the curse word so you can imagine those for yourself, but you bet he was extremely angry and aggressive during his arrest. Regardless of his recent arrest and time spent in the slammer, it hasn't seemed to affect his rap career. And honestly, there are so many rappers who have a criminal past that it has now just become accepted and common. Big Lurch. In 2003, rapper Big Lurch was implicated in one of the most bizarre and gruesome murder cases when the creator of It's All Bad sliced open his roommate Tanisha Yasai's chest, removed her lungs, and began biting on her cheeks. He was allegedly high on PCP. During his career, he collaborated with Bay Area legends Too Short and Mac Dre. Authorities later discovered him shirtless and bathed in blood, walking the streets. Despite his defense attorney's claims that he was unwell and had suffered from PCP insanity, Lurch was ultimately handed down a sentence of life in prison in November of 2003. YNW Melly. YNW Melly is a well-known rapper that has attracted a very loyal and dedicated fan base. Although he has found success in the rap world, he definitely doesn't have a clean past, being locked up multiple times for drug possession and small petty crimes. However, in October of 2018, everything changed for the rapper. According to witnesses and police accounts, YNW Melly's companions, Anthony Williams, aka YNW Sack Chaser, and Christopher Thomas Jr., aka YNW Juvie, were murdered 2 days before Halloween. They were shot multiple times and transported to Memorial Miramar Hospital, where they were pronounced dead immediately after their arrival. Sack Chaser was 21 years old, and Juvie was 19. At the time, the incident was initially thought to be a drive-by shooting, but no one is certain why the young men were truly murdered. The day after the murders, Melly posted an Instagram photo of himself with his murdered buddies. On February 13, 2019, YNW Melly was charged with 2 charges of first-degree murder in the tragic deaths of his childhood friends, YNW Sack Chaser and YNW Juvie. As you can imagine, although he didn't have a squeaky clean past, going away for murder is not something you expect from your favorite rapper and someone who is a public icon for many. But alas, it continues to happen. Bobby Shmurda. We all know him for his hit track Hot N-Word, which has over 300 million streams. Regardless of his success, Shmurda has a detailed criminal past and has spent time in the slammer. The rapper was arrested and charged with felony criminal possession of a weapon on July 3, 2014. When police went to investigate after seeing him flashing the pistol in an apartment, he tried to hide it on a couch, according to the police. He was released after posting a $10,000 bond. Shmurda and 14 others, one of which includes his brother Javis and fellow GS9 label mate Rowdy Rebel, were detained on December 17, 2014. Shmurda was charged with murder, attempted murder, assault, and drug trafficking. Shmurda has pleaded not guilty to the charges and is being jailed on a $2 million bail. Long before Shmurda became famous, police said they were investigating the gang for murder and shooting indiscriminately at people in public areas. Shmurda was apparently the driving force in a gang known as GS9, according to police, who trafficked crack cocaine and fought competing gangs for territory. Shmurda, in the end, pleaded guilty to 1 count of third-degree conspiracy, along with 1 count of weapons possession on September 9, 2016. As part of a plea deal, and was sentenced to 7 years in prison. Shmurda would not be able to appeal his sentence under the terms of the agreement, but he would be awarded credit for 2 years served, leaving him with 5 years to serve on his sentence, along with 5 years probation. He has since been released after serving his sentence. Rappers with a clean sheet. Eminem. Even though his music is full of nasty and horrific content, Eminem has a squeaky clean criminal past. Slim Shady, his sinister alter ego, which is responsible for his disturbingly violent representations. Eminem had a difficult childhood, being reared by a drug-addicted, physically and emotionally abusive single mother with whom he wasn't speaking until this year. He also dropped out of high school at 17 after failing 9th grade 3 times, but English was always a subject that piqued his interest. He was said to enjoy studying the dictionary. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. But if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching.